Bit rate is climbing past the threshold stable, and great, we're starting up. Monitor volume is up, game is loading. Are you just hanging out, or are you going to play? What's that?
Already.
You're in MechWarrior?
Yep.
Oh boy, you make a group, or should I do that?
You do.
I'll do that then. I can do that.
I'm too lazy.
I know it's hard. You got to push like the mouse button twice, and you have to shove it around the table a little bit, and that's hard. Can hurt your wrist. Maybe sprain a finger. Yeah. I understand. You got to keep yourself safe. There's an election coming up. You want to be able to vote with your finger.
Election?
Oh, here in America.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, will have no problem not voting for either candidate. I wish there was a protest button. I could push that.
Well, you could always vote for Kennedy Jr.
I'm not real thrilled with him either, but maybe I would just because, you know. I mean, another old guy.
Well, he's not that old, but we know. I mean, he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Corsair's here somewhere.
Yep. He joined
I haven't really listened to Kennedy more than a few minutes, so I have no idea what his stance is on a bunch of different issues that might matter. And although maybe any of his stances would be better than either of the candidate, regardless of their policies. I like some of Biden's policies, and I like some of Trump's policies, and I don't like some of each of their policies. But I don't want a monster, crazy, wacko. He's like a loose cannon in a lot of ways. He's not presidential. I want a president who can be presidential, and he just can't. And Biden can't even get off the stage without help. So there's that. So it's like, I don't know how we get. I don't know how we've gotten these as our candidates. It's ridiculous at every level, and it's just really, really discouraging that our political parties are this out of touch with reality. If either side would put forth a moderate liberal or a moderate conservative or just a moderate, they would win. But they think, oh no, we can only win with Trump. Oh no, we can only beat Trump with Biden. It's like, or at least Biden thinks that now. I think the rest of the Democrats are realizing they're going to lose now at this point. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh. Politics are crazy.
Yep.
When I was growing up, I remembered it always being a little bit kind of wacky, but it just seems to have gotten worse every year in the last 10 years.
Yeah, the only election there were decent
candidates.
Soccer. The only election lately that had any decent representatives were McCain against Obama.
Yeah, but I was a Republican and I didn't like McCain, so I voted for Obama.
Oh.
So he wasn't a good candidate for the Republicans. A lot of Republicans didn't vote for him.
How come?
Part of it was he was really old.
Hello, everyone.
Part of it were his policies were progressive. He wasn't really a conservative, and he seemed to be. I don't know. I didn't jive with him. I wasn't like. I don't remember now. It's been so long, but some of his policies I really didn't like.
Okay.
He was an old kind of rhino Republican, and I just
reactor online.
And I don't mind shaking it up. So like just because I'm a Republican, Obama seemed pretty reasonable on some of his stances, and I didn't agree with some, but okay. You know, I'm not going to agree with everybody anyway. He seemed like a good guy. He seemed like he loved his wife and his kids and wasn't maybe going to make personal scandals, wasn't maybe going to do back deal, you know, money making. Of course, you don't get out of the presidential office without being a multimillionaire by the time you're done anyway, so I don't know what that means. But I think generally speaking, he was a well-intended, good guy. There were things I certainly didn't agree with him about, but I voted for him. Happy to do so.
Okay.
And I would vote for a woman president on either side if they seemed like a good candidate, but Hillary certainly wasn't. So I didn't vote for her. But I couldn't vote for who was she running against? Trump?
Target spotted.
Yep.
Or Biden? Yeah, I couldn't vote for her. Policies mostly.
You don't well.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0.
Oops, I didn't get up.
Sadly, but probably Trump was a better candidate.
Trump got us out of we didn't have any wars under Trump. I think that was nice. It's kind of a nice thing. I think one of the things about him being wacko or, you know, volatile and like a bully is other world leaders pay attention to him. It's like, well, he might drop a nuke on us, right? There's a little bit of unknown there.
Target spotted.
And I don't think that hurt us on the world stage in that sense, as far as wars and starting wars and stuff like that.
Someone else is Delta 4, Delta 5.
And I'd rather be out of wars if possible. I don't think it's always possible, but I think it's good when we can.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Oh my gosh.
We're on 2. Come on, man. What the hell?
Fuel at 25%. Fuel
I
at
can't get up there for
0%.
some reason. Why not? Maybe I need a better run at it. Come around here. Oh my gosh.
Don't get sloppy out
I used to always be able to get up here. My
Gonna go on one
Chargers.
at a time?
Did they
Cool.
nerf the jump jets on the Charger? If there's any kind of little ledge at all, it makes it not work.
Fuel at
Here we go.
0%.
Oh, I'm rubber banding too.
Right up here.
Target spotted. We've lost half our force. We can't lose any more soldiers.
Oh, fuck me, I might as well Allahu Akbar at this stage.
Level critical.
Allahu Akbar!
Heat
We're taking
level
critical
critical.
losses. We need you to pull through.
Gosh, we're down 9 already.
Heat level critical.
Yep.
Heat level critical.
Well, I just shut down in front of all. That's the end of me.
Center to
Oh well. I did 249. That's not bad for considering I couldn't even get up there. Mickey Mouse, right?
Good job, guys.
Don't presidents get paid like 400,000
That's
a
the
year
first
for the rest of
damage
their
that
lives?
catapult took.
They get
to the combat.
400,000 a year while they're president. They don't get that when they're not president anymore.
Dude, back up your Marauders. They start
And
getting
Trump
shot in the right.
actually donated every one of his checks.
Critical down.
He actually worked for free the whole time he was president, which is impressive. I've never heard of a president doing that before, and I think that's pretty cool. 'Cause obviously, he didn't need the money. Now he might.
If you're talking about Trump giving up his salary, he did not.
He did not?
He did not. It's a rumor, and it's BS.
Are you sure? Because I've
Yep.
heard it from multiple sources.
I'm sure you have, but it's BS.
Interesting. Where can I fact check that? Where did you find out that that's not true?
I saw it on the news.
What? The news? I don't really get to watch the news very often.
Yeah, they said he said that, and then he I don't recall. I just remember it's not correct.
Gosh, I feel like you have to fact check everything.
You do for that
For
dude.
anything politics, you just have to. I know.
No, specifically that dude. He lies so much, it's ridiculous.
It seems like they all do. It really does.
Yeah, but Trump is a pathological liar.
At minimum, he's a pathological exaggerator,
Because
and
a politician
I think often liar.
will lie when it comes to making promises. Trump will lie on anything.
I worked with a guy that would rather climb up a tree to lie than to just stand there and tell you the truth. It was really weird.
Yep. And it's funny. All the conservatives, they're saying, "Oh, pedo Joe, he liked little kids." Yeah, but it's Trump that's plastered all over
This is Forbes.
the report for the.
Forbes says President Donald Trump probably donated his entire 1.6 million salary back to the U.S. government. Here are the details. That's Forbes. They're fairly reputable. Forbes? It's a
No.
financial magazine.
It's a financial magazine that leans heavily right.
Well, our financial
You-
magazines...
You're not up with the times, are you?
No, I guess I'm not. I thought financial magazines leaned towards fiscal truth, like this, like the money has to count, work, right? The money has to balance. That's the whole thing about being a financial thing.
So it is unclear, due to his tax returns, whether he did or did not donate his $400,000 salary in 2020. Which is probably because his tax returns are so messed up, it's ridiculous.
Well, I'm sure they're hugely complex. My tax returns are 64 pages, and I live under the poverty level. President Trump donated at least 1.4 million of his 1.6 million he earned as
Still reading
president to
Forbes.
various still reading Forbes, various federal agencies. Still in question, however, are the donations for the third and fourth quarters of 2020. Our auditors at openthebooks.com verified 14 of 16 quarterly donations over 4 years.
Okay, but how much did he charge the the Secret Service for staying in his hotels while he was staying at them?
They pay at any hotel for the Secret Service. So that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I mean,
It does, because
it seems like a
it's
conflict of
he's
interest because
supposed to
they're
have been
his
divested
hotels.
from it. Yeah, he's not supposed to be
Right.
getting money from the federal government other than his pay.
But
So there's a whole
But-
lot
but-
of this.
but
is,
keep
this
in
is
mind-
the wormhole. This is
Yeah.
the wormhole that people looking at his taxes have to try to figure out to see
Right,
if he
right.
actually donated the money or not.
sure.
And
But keep in mind, if he owns a hotel and somebody from the federal government stays there, let's say a bunch of Secret Service guys, he doesn't just get to pocket all that money. He gets a small percentage of it. They got to figure that out. As the owner, he'll make a profit, maybe 10%, maybe 5% of what they spend there. The rest of it goes into running that business, paying the salaries and the overhead and the upkeep and refurbishing and everything else. As an Airbnb small hotel, I know exactly how that works. You don't just rake in money. There's a huge amount of expenses.
The thing about
also.
his hotel is that they raised the prices to premium for the Secret Service staying there.
Bless their hearts. You know what I also like? I also like when Secret Service details go out and hire hookers on the American dollar too. That's always
Well, I
pleasant.
mean, the president was doing it, so why not?
That's right. That's right. Well, it's not just his administration they've done that on.
It's the only one that he got convicted of.
He got convicted of the Secret Service paying for
No, no,
hookers?
no, 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 no. Him paying porn stars and stuff like that.
He was paying hush
Felony
money
convictions.
Well, he hasn't
Yeah,
been
for
convicted
what,
of
Dark?
paying a porn
for sleeping with a porn star. And no, for not wanting her to talk
He's been
about it.
convicted of trying to hide that he paid.
Which means
Yeah.
that he did it.
Yeah, I know he did that, but I'm not really sure what the difference is between that and what Clinton did with Paula Jones, where he paid her $750,000 or whatever as hush
Which was
money.
completely hush money is legal.
I know.
It's the faking of the documents to cover it up that's illegal.
Well, but they were trying to try him. They were trying him for not just for that, but saying that was because he was trying to influence the election and election tampering, which is exactly what Bill Clinton did also. He was trying to cover it up.
Was he taken to court
Well, I
and
think-
convicted of it? No.
Was he? No, of course not. He wasn't taken to court and convicted of really anything ever. You know?
Well, Trump was. 39 felonies?
Yeah, they're all kind of the same felony over and over again.
Still.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not voting for Trump. I don't like Trump, but it doesn't look like.
But you're
really,
defending him pretty well.
Reactor
I'm
online.
not hardly defending him. I'm not really
Sensors
bringing up
online.
very much of anything.
Weapons online.
It didn't feel like, or look like from what I saw, that it was all that
Command coming in.
different than what other presidents have done, which they shouldn't have done, and he shouldn't have done. One got tried and convicted, one didn't. That's kind of weird. Which way are we going? I'm kind of lost here. How's is your rain and your weather all calmed down now?
Oh, yeah.
Ready
Bright
for
and
the
sunny.
ready for the next storm
And
to
hot.
come through? How about power? Is that coming back on?
Enemy control.
There are still about 700,000 people without power.
Do you have power?
Fuel at 25%.
That's why I'm on.
Fuel
Oh,
at
yeah, yeah.
0%.
That makes sense.
Airstrike online.
I spent about 8 hours taking photos of cabinets that were damaged. I opened one up and it was blasted to pieces like it had been dropped and run over from a high distance. And some of the cabinet issues that I hadn't dealt with. And so I detailed out all the little issues that I had and some of the stuff that I tried to deal with a month ago that the person that said they would do it didn't. And so I detailed everything, took a bunch of photos, prepped them so they'd fit in emails, sent 100 photos and about a 2-page long detailed letter. And then the guy who was going to help me sent back and said, I just need the photos of the damage. I don't need all the other ones. But he asked for photos of the installed ones just so he could see them. And he asked for photos of, he wanted to be able to specify which boxes were damaged. So I sent him pictures of the boxes with the barcodes and labels on them and stuff too. He said he didn't really need any of that. It's like, I wish either I had understood better or you had been clear on what you wanted. So now I gotta, at least I have it all. I just go back and cull out, I guess the best of photos for him. It still would have taken quite a while, but it wouldn't have taken quite that long. Oh, we got somebody behind us. Let's go him, get him, go him. Got one below the bridge here, or the platform.
Target acquired.
Hotel indicator.
We've already gained a quarter of the resources. Keep it up. Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%.
Where'd you go, little
Fuel at
Vindicator?
0%.
There you are.
Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
They've taken Epsilon.
Target destroyed.
Got him. Let's go kill someone else. Okay. Thanks for the help on that.
Target spotted.
That Jenner's not particularly fast, is he?
Target spotted.
It's funny that I can keep up with a Jenner. I think I'm actually going faster. Yeah, I'm going 1 kph faster than a Jenner, and I'm a 90-ton mech.
The enemy is at 25%. Target spotted.
I'm in the light pack.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Ooh, bull shark. Ooh.
Target spotted. Theta is controlled by the enemy.
Heat level
Halfway to
critical.
victory. We need to keep holding on to our resource points.
Heat level critical.
Good kill, guys. Oh, not quite a kill, I guess.
Target destroyed.
There we
Heat
go.
level critical.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
There's another one.
Warning, incoming missile.
Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile.
Eventually, dark.
25%.
What's that?
Eventually.
Avenge you, I shall.
Gained
Yeah,
Epsilon.
that's
I shall avenge
Forces have
thee.
Sigma. Hostiles have collected 50% of their resources. Capture resource points from them to stop the bleeding.
Dear Atlas, it's time for you to die.
Target spotted.
Ouch. Ouch. Didn't want to be shot still.
Target spotted.
I lost half of that shot.
Hi, Crimson.
Hello. Hello.
Center torso critical damage. Fuel at 25%.
Target spotted.
Oh, who's shooting me?
Target spotted.
You need to fall back.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Almost there. One final push. Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
Target spotted. We have Gamma. Target spotted. They're almost spotted. Stop them at all costs.
Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
Yeehaw!
Good kill.
Do we still have that group at G6? Yep, here they are.
Command confirming that we
Target
have possession
acquired.
of Kappa.
Warning, incoming missile.
Need some help?
Target spotted. We've captured resource
I'm out of
point
weapons.
Sigma.
I'm gonna go start gapping the points.
Roger. Charlie Bloodasp. About ready to go down.
Target destroyed.
It's down. There's a cauldron board down below here.
Fuel at 25%.
Yeah, same here.
So you're right.
I lost him.
You're right, Dark.
We've gathered
Behind the
enough
pillar.
resources. This triumph will provide us huge
Somebody got
tactical
in.
benefits.
Great work, guys. Thanks for the drop. .848 and 3 kills. Whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Well done.
Lucky, lucky me.
Nice score though.
Yeah, nice score. Nice match. Oh, it probably won't happen again. I watched last night. I just stayed downstairs and watched. What's it called? Jupiter Rising. Ascending. Jupiter Ascending.
Didn't you already see that?
Yeah, a long time ago. I thought I'd watch it again. I wanted to see. I pretty much want to see all sci-fi movies again on my new projector because it looks so much better. It's like watching a different movie. It really feels like you see stuff I couldn't see before in the movie. So it's visually just really nice, appealing experience.
I don't know what to bring.
Yeah, sorry if I take that this much primer state, but I want to get my my armed omnipods on my servering as soon as possible. So.
Oh no, I'm running heavies. That's cool.
So JFK and Herbert Hoover donated their presidential salaries to charitable causes also. Washington tried to decline his salary, but Congress wouldn't let him. They said no. His first quarter donation was to the National Park Service for $78,000, likely his take-home pay after taxes. Park Service said an anonymous donor gave $22,000 to round out the donation to $100,000. So you don't trust Forbes at all? That's interesting. Okay, I'll look at some other sources.
Not when it comes to political stuff.
But this is, yeah.
It's political.
Well, sure, it's both. You'd think they would actually have their accounting people would be not political.
Yeah, but it's the people writing the story. They may have gotten the information, but I don't trust them to put it correctly.
Openthebooks.com, is that a, what is that? American nonprofit organization based in Chicago suburb, Bar Ridge, Illinois, describes itself as Transparency Group. This is Wikipedia. Devoted to posting online all the disclosed spending of every level of government across the United States. Its oversight reports on government spending have been featured in multiple news outlets, including C-SPAN, ABC, Good Morning America, Fox, Wall Street Journal, Forbes, and USA Today.
You seen anything about Project 2025?
Oh my god.
Some of the stuff I've seen, it does not sound good, but there's always another shoe to drop, so I'm gonna have to do a little research on that.
Yeah.
It's always
Find
two
the document
sides.
and read it.
You'll cry reverse.
Some of what I've heard doesn't sound good.
Yeah, well,
Nope.
Trump says he doesn't know anything about it, or doesn't know anything about it, doesn't know the people that wrote it. But if you look at the list of the people that have things they wrote in it,
Yeah.
a lot of his cabinet.
Oh, that's funny. Well, I saw a thing that said it was a keynote at the
National Heritage Foundation.
The National Heritage Foundation. At
Looking
the
at fun,
time, they
everyone.
were starting that, but he wouldn't necessarily
They
know.
started.
Well, the article I saw was just a short little thing. Said there's a keynote there at about the time they were starting it, but they hadn't written anything yet that he would have been aware of. So it's possible that both things could be true. He doesn't know what it is, and he did speak at their thing, right? So it's depending on who you want to believe or how, either thing could be true or both. So there again, I don't really know the answer there. I'd have to do a little more research, but I don't have time to do all that research. So I just take it all with a little bit of skeptical grain of salt from both sides.
Yeah, the audio of the guy that's the president of the National Heritage Foundation
Reactor online.
talking to the hackers is
Sensors online. Weapons
It's a trip.
online. All systems nominal.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost. Sorry.
Alright, I'm close range, so I've got to get to the city.
You're a mad dog. What do you got in that mad dog? MRMs?
6 micropulse lasers and 4 SRM-6 Artemis. It's very punchy.
What does Artemis do? Keeps them tighter?
Yep.
Yep.
Do you have to get a lock?
Red.
Yeah. But you can fire them without the lock, so.
Oh, okay.
Which is how I usually fire them.
Yeah.
I usually target everything I'm shooting at anyway, though.
Right.
Airstrike
Or try to,
online.
unless I can't lock it. I'm going up. Which way did they go? Because I don't see
Which way did they go? Which way did they go?
targets yet.
Excuse me.
Certainly. Is that Crimson Eye? Hey, Crimson. There's a stone rhino in my way now.
I made the calculations, but boy, am I bad at math.
Target acquired.
As long as we get a discount, I'll go with your math.
Boy, howdy.
We got a guy up on our rear flank, up on the platform up there behind us. I might just go give him a hard time. I don't know if I can jump up that high, though.
Thanks.
Nope, can't get up there. These little ledge things, like if my head gets over them, I should be able to clear them. Where is he? I had a pip on him. Oops, I just fell down. Duh! Forgot about the floor there, wasn't looking down. Okay.
Airstrike online.
Yep, Ripper running.
Heat level critical.
Oop, I gotta go. This is bad.
Heat level
Hold on,
critical.
there's a light coming around to you.
Heat level critical.
Yeah, there's an assault coming up on G6.
Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Ow.
Warning, incoming missile. Target
25% of
destroyed.
the enemies are
Oops.
eliminated.
Accidentally killed another one.
Target acquired.
Affirmative. The
Target
enemies are half
destroyed.
depleted.
I wanted
Keep
that
pushing.
stalker.
Target acquired.
Affirmative. Almost got them all. Clean up the survivors. We're experiencing some losses. Don't get sloppy out
Warning,
there.
incoming missile. Heat level critical. Warning, incoming missile. Heat level critical. Target
Command to ground
destroyed.
forces.
Great work,
We're
guys. Thanks for the
detecting
drop.
no more
Yeah, good
hostiles.
job, everyone.
Good job,
I had the
soldiers.
last blow.
Underloading. Howdy.
I had 2 kills. All right. 1 solo kill.
I don't remember that, Stalker. And it is a family-friendly stream. Actually, I really don't remember if there was... I don't
A
remember.
furry stripper.
I don't remember that.
You
Dark
must have
big
less
dark.
consciousness when you saw it.
It was like in the movie. I don't remember that at all. I remember getting tired of the roller skating plasma boots. Like, yeah, I get it. You're spinning around. It seems like the action sequences of chase scenes in movies have just gotten way too long and out of hand. Kodo 2 kills. Nice.
Yep. But I still got a red arrow.
What?
Yep. Because I only did 250 damage.
Oh, okay.
He's a
Because the
splice.
suffering.
He's genetically spliced to be a great warrior, so he's got some wolf in him, I guess. Tracker, that's why he can smell stuff. He can smell stuff. That's how he finds people, I guess, with his sense of smell.
That's why he's a furry.
He's not a furry. He's just he's a splice. He's a genetically engineered warrior.
Yep.
Oh, is he a furry?
He's not a furry. He doesn't even have fur. So he can't be.
Yeah, but you can have.
Yeah, I know.
You can have like a small dog nose or.
He doesn't
cat
have a
ear.
dog
It's
nose.
like
He
not
has
that
elf
furry.
ears. Underloading. I also smell stuff. You know, underloading, now that I've gotten older, I don't smell too good. Take
Like-
that however you want.
Like old fishermen, they don't die. They just smell that way.
They just smell that way.
Wow.
Ah.
Oh God.
Underloading, I don't need training on heat management. I know what you're supposed to do. I don't seem to be able to do it. I thought I did pretty well by not shutting down a few times. Sure, I'd shut down a few times. I don't mind shutting down occasionally. It's just I sometimes pick the wrong time to do it. Like, yeah, you know. Like if I've got one shot and I might kill him, but I know I'll shut down, I'll take it. Because I know, especially if I'm damaged a lot. Training would make you do the right thing by habit if it was ingrained enough, but it's not. I've been doing this. I've been battling my propensity to enjoy the heat for 12 years.
I forgot to turn off the refrigerator in the garage. Gosh darn it.
Why do you have to turn off the refrigerator?
In the garage. Because it's just for freezing ice.
Oh. So you make the ice, then you put it in the other fridge?
Yeah, as the temperature starts
What's
to
going on,
rise
guys?
when the power goes out,
Yeah.
I move big frozen bottles of water into the other fridge.
Ah. To keep everything cool and have water
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a giant ice box then. Underloading, I understand that, but it hasn't worked. And I've certainly I've gone through training and stuff. I've done training. I've tried to, if it's all I think about, I can do it. But my multitasking abilities are not what they used to be.
Sensors online. Weapons.
And I do get a
online.
sense for certain mechs, you know, I can get a better feel for what they can do. And I feel pretty comfortable in the Charger. But sometimes I push it harder than other times too. Yeah, I've done that, underloading. I've done that kind of stuff, but it just doesn't stick.
Fuel at 25%.
Got him at D4, D5, D4.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Echo 5, Delta 5, Charlie 5.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
All right, I feel like I'm being tipped with the spear here for no good reason. My team's just NASCARing in the ditch.
Airstrike online.
Do we have a plan, or are we just kind of waiting here?
Waiting.
I see.
Nothing wrong with it.
Target spotted.
Except we're down in the low ground, which is not great. I don't really want to be in this spot. This is not a good spot.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted.
Got scum pushing in the back trench. Charlie 3. Looks like 2. Looks like 2 maybe?
Where is he? There he is.
Sorry.
Mech's in my way.
New target acquired.
Blackjack Juliet.
Ah. Where's the Dervick?
Airstrike
No.
online.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
We're experiencing some losses.
Critical.
Don't get sloppy out there.
Is that Juliet still alive down there?
Fuel at 25%.
Target spotted.
Watch your left arc.
The enemies
Thank
are
you.
half depleted. Keep pushing.
How close is he?
Target
Almost got them
destroyed.
all. Clean up the survivors.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
Gosh, can't kill him.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Everybody else down here? Oh, right up here. Here we go.
Heat level critical.
Ah, I almost got him.
Command
Not
to ground
quite.
forces. We're
Not
detecting
quite.
No more hostiles. Good job, soldiers.
I used both my cool shots. Didn't I? I think I did. Maybe I didn't. I tried. My button doesn't always work. 2 kills, 849. Nothing wrong with that. I'll take that anytime. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. I'll just do, I can do one more.
One more? Can do more than one more? Come on.
One more, maybe 2.
Maybe two.
Never wait low. Yeah, right? Don't wait low in the canyon. Yeah, 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 man. It just screamed in my ear. Yeah, it's like training a Pavlovian dog. I want one that just says, "Hey, hey, knock it off," or something like that.
What am I looking for? Paper Eagle? No.
Or are you trying to kill yourself? Something.
No.
Had a lot of input on the old map that was used in the new map, and I never knew it would make it in. The input as far as what? The Canyon network? I mean, like having canyons? Was it your idea to have canyons in Canyon Network?
Hello, Drax.
Hi, Crimson.
Yeah, I could do that, but I don't have time to do that. I don't have time. I just don't have time. I probably should keep me alive. Hey, Drax.
Of the American burger, Drax.
Listen, I think the chat is evidence enough to say that I've been right all along.
Because you
And
want to
Americans
call a
think so
hamburger a
too.
sandwich?
No, you want to call a hamburger a sandwich.
No, I want to call a hamburger a hamburger.
Sandwiches.
I'm calling hamburgers hamburgers. I'm calling chicken burgers chicken burgers. I'm calling fish
That's
burgers
the thing.
fish burgers. Based
Based
on the bun.
It's a bun.
Yeah.
It's not a
It's the buns. It's the
it's
buns.
a burger.
No. I have found evidence within your own country.
From a company that's no longer owned by Americans. Thank you.
Yeah,
Look,
there you
I
go.
can't help-
Nice one,
I
Corsair.
can't help that if American companies realize the light and finally get owned by
Wow.
decent
You
countries. for
guys really want to
I
go down
can't.
that
That's not my
road.
fault. That's on you guys. You
It's
guys
not on
decide
us.
that stuff.
We didn't want them to sell out to a foreign country that doesn't know even what the product is they're trying to buy.
I don't even think you knew until Corsair said something.
I didn't, but I trust him. I trust him implicitly.
Whataburger is
I agree
was a
on that one.
Texas.
I agree.
business.
Hang on, it's just Pyro American or Canadian?
I don't know.
Because he articulates my argument very well. Where was he 3 months ago? This
Except for the Chester thing.
I don't even know what a Chester is either. Never heard of
You're-
It's basically a patty melt.
I don't even remember what your argument is anymore. We've gone round and around this so much.
I don't even know my name anymore, Doc.
All I know is that
does
you're
remember the
wrong. I
network
don't know what
private
you're
fund.
saying, but you've got to be wrong.
If I was American, you'd be like, "Yeah, you're right," but because I'm not American, I'm
Well,
wrong.
you're from
That's
Boston.
really
I'm
what it
trying to give
boils
you
down to.
trying to give you the benefit of the doubt as a true
Bostonians
Bostonian.
Right.
aren't Americans, are
Right.
they? They're
Yeah.
just like
Ba-
ex-English.
basically, the Americans have claimed the burger to be their own culture, you know?
Because we invented it? Yeah, that might be why.
No.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
even that. You guys intervene, okay? You guys change it, modify it longer.
We changed it into a hamburger and called it a hamburger. That's called inventing it.
So I don't really know. Like, it's still kind of foggy, that whole origin story, because it was a
Yeah.
first generation German who
Yep.
came over from
Came
that
over
area.
in and became an American and then invented it as an American.
Yeah, but he bought it with him. Like
Yeah, but he changed
You call
that,
it
man.
invented, but he bought it with him. And so technically,
But
I mean,
he didn't leave it behind. he brought it
What we
with
gonna leave it
him.
behind shit?
Therefore, it's
which
American.
means its origins came from somewhere else.
No.
But I don't really know.
It originated with him, not
Like,
from
you can't-
somewhere else.
You can't trust WikiLeaks. So I don't really know the origins.
Oh my
And
god.
it's not, and certainly the origins is not part of my argument at all. So I don't really care.
So you could say that Werner von Braun was a German, but he came over to America and made the Saturn V in America, and was part of the American team, became an American in America, and helped put us on the moon.
No. Don't give me that. That's such a red herring argument. If I made
you.
a red suitcase here in Australia and I
Yeah.
decided I want to pack my red suitcase up and go to America and go, oh, hey, everyone, by the way, this is my red suitcase. Even though
No,
I
he
made
didn't.
it
He didn't
back
make
in
a Saturn
Australia.
V in Germany. He designed it here as an American.
That's right. So that's that.
So he
argument
didn't
has
make a
nothing
red
to do-
suitcase. He didn't make a Saturn V rocket in Germany, pack it up into a suitcase, or
That's
even
right.
fill it up with fuel and fly it over here and say, "Look, I made this in
Doc,
America." He built
Doc.
it from scratch here in America with a bunch of
That's right.
American engineers and German engineers.
And I'm not arguing that point, Doug. I'm not
So what
arguing
are you-
that point.
what are you- so what are you saying?
Knowledge from where?
Because that is a
Where's
false
knowledge
equivalence you've just argued.
How
I'm
so?
saying that
Yeah.
there was a German guy who had hamburgers wherever he was in Germany, and he packed up his suitcase and went to bloody America as a first-generation German in America, got himself American citizenship, and then said, by the way, we made these in Germany, and now I'm making them here.
No, he didn't say that. Did you hear him say that? I didn't hear
Yeah,
him say that.
yeah.
Did you hear him say
Did
that,
you hear him
Corsair?
not say that? Did you hear him not say that?
No one has ever heard him say that. That's on record. So
Well,
you're making that
one,
up.
No one in this audience, and us included, was alive when he did any of that. So
Yeah,
I can make
that's
up
the
anything I
problem.
want.
Okay. All right. So you admit that your argument is made up.
No.
As much as your argument is dark.
My argument is true. We know what Werner von Braun did. It's in the history
That's
book.
a false equivalence. That's got nothing to do with the argument about the
But
hamburger.
you
Doug.
jumped immediately to a red suitcase as though that somehow is an
Oh my
equivalency.
god, you two.
Because I said if I made something in another country, brought it into your country, and said, "Oh, by the way, here, have a look at this."
Yeah, but you said if I
You guys
made a red
automa-
suitcase.
You know what?
If I
Actually,
made a
you know what?
red
This is the
suitcase.
quintessential American experience. You simply take the things you want from the world and make it your own,
Online.
regardless of its origins. That's really what you guys are about.
Another way to look at it is
Yeah.
Germany didn't want him, and he came over here and made hamburgers over here and invented them over
No,
here.
He
that
didn't want
wasn't
Germany.
true, Doug.
Clearly, he didn't
Don't
want Germany.
twist
That's-
the
Yeah,
thing.
maybe that's it.
That's
Well,
Well, I'm
beyond
talking about the
my-
hamburger guy, not Werner von Braun. He didn't want Germany.
No. But the burger bun was invented in German, right? He carried it over. So
I actually don't know.
He did not
I know
carry a
this is-
single.
we
I promise
looked at the
you. I
origins-
promise
We
you.
looked at the origins
He
of
did
this
not
stuff, and it gets
carry
pretty
a
vague.
single piece of hamburger in his suitcase, his red suitcase. He came over here and then he made a hamburger here.
I now regret. I
And
now
he
regret ever
named
mentioning
it.
a red
He
suitcase.
named it in honor of where he was from, Hamburg, maybe.
I
Sir,
told
as a
you so.
remembrance
This is
and a token of
American
his appreciation.
propaganda
You,
to make it their own. That's it. Could just
He
simply
he
be
made it our own
misinformation.
over here. I didn't
This
make
could
it
be
our
like
own.
one of
He
them-
made it our own. He came over here
This could
and
be one of
made
the
it.
false flag operations that Americans love to do to start
Airstrike
wars.
online.
This is what it really boils down to.
Oh my gosh! To start hamburger wars.
Yeah.
Things in Ghostlands for you, Drex.
You know the key to
Sorry?
winning the hamburger war is to
Oh,
grind your
something
enemy into the
like that.
ground. Sorry, that was a
You-
rare tactical.
Yeah, but
Statement.
Popeyes is American.
It's
And?
it's actually fashioned off of another nationality character. Popeye is.
No, I'm
I'd
talking
love to actually go to Popeyes because apparently the
Popeyes
chicken is
awesome.
amazing.
The chicken's
A
good.
Popeye
I
cartoon.
want
Yeah.
to block from here.
I definitely would like to try Popeyes.
I eat Popeyes like once a week.
Really?
Yeah,
It's a
Popeye
ha- I've never
Popeye
had
is
one.
great.
Yes,
It's
rare
very good,
hamburger.
Popeye. No, the chicken is good, but
We really
so-
have to put this,
At least they're
this
going to
argument to rest. Like,
There's no point.
really
Anything
don't
we're
like
doing is worth doing in excess. That's what I've always believed.
Drax, listen to this.
It gets funnier the
They will
longer it
die-
goes, as far as I'm
They will
concerned.
die on their feet
Warning.
trying to argue that burger is
Also-
theirs because they have claimed the burger to their culture, you know.
that's right.
Incoming
They've stolen
missile.
it.
I'm not
Once
kidding you.
again.
The other day,
Oh,
the other
great
day,
misinformation.
before the 4th of July, right? I was watching other streamer, and people were questioning, what do you think they should put up as a, USA's national dish? Instantly, they all say hamburger. American cheese.
All right,
I
I'm
was
getting
like,
shot by this Mr. Gausser guy up here. I don't like it.
He doesn't like your burger statement, Dark. That's why.
My boogers. What about my boogers?
This is interesting. Food History Net is saying
Fuel
this:
at
the modern
0%.
hamburger as we know it has roots in
Target
Hamburg,
acquired.
Germany, where a similar dish
Yeah,
called the
roots.
Hamburg steak was popular. German immigrants brought it to the United States, where it evolved into the hamburger. I mean, that's really not supporting my argument here. Well, not that I have an origins argument actually, but it is not specifically saying that
Heat
Germany's
level
had this
critical.
before. It's saying it evolved out of what they had.
Oh, that was painful. As in, like it was invented here.
No.
Well, again, hamburger is believed to have originated in the city of Hamburg, Germany, where it a minced beef dish called Hamburg steak was popular in the 19th century.
Yeah.
These early
Yeah.
versions of hamburgers were typically made from minced or chopped beef. But
they-
again,
This guy did ground beef though.
what you call ground, we call minced, Doug.
No,
Yeah.
This minced meat is
Incoming missile.
different.
Again,
No.
You guys call a
this is
biscuit
simply-
a cookie a biscuit too. I can't trust what you say.
This is just a
It could
language
mean
issue.
something completely different.
There are wars that have been started for less, Doug.
I know.
Yeah. No, you cannot argue with this. You have to understand.
Airstrike on
This is
No,
part of
no, we
evolution.
can argue
We
with
can.
this.
We definitely
Yeah, they
can.
can.
You all
And they
were
have,
involved.
and they have nuclear weapons, Crimson, at some
No,
point.
no, no, no,
You
no,
have
no.
to back
Or
up.
else.
No. Hold on.
We
Hold
we
on.
most definitely
hold on.
can
Mutually-
argue about this.
Hold on.
Mutually assured
You
burger.
can't. You cannot claim to be yours because you have to understand. Without the first inventor, we would not have what we had today. You got that? Like
Yeah, but I'm
example,
just not
ice
sure.
cream.
What are you talking
No,
about?
no, no.
We-
Yeah, but Crimson, I'm just
Like-
not sure that the Hamburg steak is it
It's
was
okay.
the origins
Doesn't
of the
matter.
hamburger, but
Maybe-
that doesn't mean it was the same thing.
Maybe from the start of the hamburger, the enduring hamburger, the burger buns wasn't even the actual burger buns, but as time passes, they become a burger bun. Anyway, my point is, if they did not start that thing there, we will not have burger all over the world today. And it's the same thing as if Egyptians never have a way to prevent, cool drinks, and then they meet Arabians who make sorbets, okay, we will not have ice cream today because bunch of French guys think.
What are you talking
And
about? We
they-
wouldn't have ice cubes today.
No,
What do you-
ice cream. Ice
What do you
cream.
mean we wouldn't have ice cream? We had ice cream. We've had ice cream forever in lots of countries.
Yeah, but the origins of ice
No.
cream comes from sorbet. It was made.
No, the invention of ice cream, it takes 3 different civilizations across almost 1,500 years
What?
to make it happen. Cross culture.
Yeah, I'm just not sure that helps with any of the arguments we're actually having, which is what is.
No, it's simple.
Well-
Just say that the origin is
you're
not
really
from
stressing
the
the
US.
origin story of
To be
the
fair,
hamburger.
Drax, I'm
And I'm
all
not
for
arguing
ice
against
cream.
it. So my,
It doesn't
Look,
matter already.
essentially the same
The
thing.
story-
Mince meat and ground beef are essentially the same thing, but they may be called different names depending on where you live. Both are made from finely chopped skeletal muscle meat, but ground beef is an emulsion of the lean meat and fat, while mince is made from 100% meat without any additional ingredients. Beef mince specifically is finely chopped cut of beef used in recipes that call for ground beef. So I mean, like in Australia, what you call ground beef, we call mince meat here. Like we don't.
Just doesn't make sense to me.
Target
Well, again, this
acquired.
is
Heat level critical.
Yeah.
There's the way the rest of the world does it, i.e. the
Target
English who
destroyed.
invented the English language, and then what you guys did to the English language and just destroyed it.
Yep.
I just destroyed the mech, if that's what you're talking about.
Well done, good shot.
So that was that underloading. That was an example of knowing I was going to shut down, but I took the shot, hoping I'd get the kill, and I did. It was a calculated risk that only the hero of the inner sphere had the guts to make. And it paid off by saving the day.
Why I feel like it was more like a mistake.
Maybe that, but it's all about the spin.
You admit it.
No, I don't admit it. I'm just saying maybe.
It is all about the spin.
It's all about the spin.
Fuel at 25%.
Oh, get out. So a Hamburg steak is actually a patty of ground beef. So that's why they talk about the origins being in Hamburg. But if you look at what they did with it, they didn't put it between two buns.
Two buns,
or
that's
anything.
right. You know
Like
why
a
they didn't
salad
do that?
steak.
Because that was
Yeah,
invented
hard
in
for just
America.
Affirmative.
Well, it evolved. They took that patty.
It was invented
They
in
evolved.
America.
They took
Say
that patty and
they
they
You know,
put
they-
it between two buns. Actually, they took
In
they actually put
America,
it between
but you know
two
what?
slices of
You
bread
know what they didn't do?
originally.
They didn't put a little bit of crumbs on it and call it a hamburger or a ham. They didn't put one bun on it and call it a ham. They'd put two buns on it, call it a hamburger.
Heat level critical.
No, the first hamburger was actually made with slices of bread.
Enemy base is being captured.
Oh, I should have got that
That's why I
kill.
told you guys. It's an evolution
Target
of a mixed
destroyed.
culture change.
I didn't get the kill
And let
either.
me ask you this: where does Subway come from? Where's the Subway sandwich come from?
Where did
I
what
have
come
no
from?
idea.
Spanish?
All I know is they're
Enemy
terrible. I'd
base
never
is
eat
being
them.
captured.
No, Subway sandwich.
Subway sandwiches? Oh, they
The
came
lo-
from the subways in England, the tube.
No.
No, they didn't. I don't know where they came from. I think
Enemy
they're named
Italians
after.
made
They're
it
named
first.
after that, though.
They start doing the homemade, and then it become an influential culture.
I think those kind of came from grinders. I think that did evolve from a grinder, which is a long sandwich with all sorts of stuff on it.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
I've literally discovered that my argument is false, and I'll tell you why.
You don't need to tell us why. We've known all along.
Drax,
Go on, though.
Drax, it's too late. You start the motor lava. I
don't want to rob you of your moment of humility. This could be a great growing experience for you.
Okay, so I've just put into chat what the original burger looked like, and it was between two slices of bread.
We told you this long time ago.
No, I know. But I would argue that it's evolved just like the American hamburger evolved, and so that's why we call it. It relies on the burger bun, not the.
That
not
looks
the
like a
patty.
burger sandwich.
It does.
Look, I have posted.
I would call that a burger sandwich.
I think that's a burger sandwich. I think you just invented it.
I have posted from 5 different American places. Chicken sandwich, bacon chicken sandwich, spicy chicken.
No. But for the rest of the world,
Sandwich.
the bun dictates the burger's name, and so if it's in a slices of bread, we would call it chicken sandwich. But if in a bun, it would be a chicken burger.
No,
but if it's chicken, but in a bun,
all of these show them in buns.
I
I did not show the ones that are in flat.
But that's American. You're talking about Americans. Like, I get your.
We can talk about Americans, though. You know why? Because we invented it.
And you proved it.
But we've had this is going around in circles. You guys recognize that there are bread types around the world that you refer to, like the croissant, and you'd have like a ham and cheese croissant. But for some reason, you're sticklers for, regardless if it's slices of bread or a bun, it's a sandwich. Unless it's a ham patty in it, which means it's a hamburger. Like, there's no logic to any of that.
There's plenty of logic to it. You just don't understand it.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I was never born American.
Me too. Oh my
You
God.
should.
Stalker, I don't even know my argument anymore either, man. I don't even know my name.
See, the classic American tactic is if you cannot beat them, confuse them.
Yeah, that's right. Overwhelm them with propaganda.
Oh my God.
So why is a laser called a laser, Drax?
I don't know. I'm not even having that argument.
Because that's what
nothing
the guy.
to do with an argument.
That's what the guy who invented it named it, and he was American. So it's called a laser everywhere in the world still because that's what it's called. Just like a hamburger was invented in America. And
No,
it's called
if
a
you go
hamburger.
overseas one
should
day,
be
Doug,
called
if you go
a
overseas
hamburger
one day,
everywhere
Doug,
in the
and
world.
walk into any place that has a bun with any kind of patty, whether it be chicken or meat or whatever it is, right? Any kind of protein in it, it will be called a burger. It will not be called a sandwich.
It's not our fault that they're all stupid.
It's not our fault. It's not. You're looking at us like
I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you for it.
I know, but you like. It's like it does, just because they're wrong doesn't make it right. They're wrong, and
Do you
we
think the
have the
majority
authority.
makes it right? Do you think
no, I
that-
think
do you
I
think
think
the
there
majority
is.
makes it right?
I think there
Absolutely
is
not.
absolute ultimate truth in the universe, and this is one of them.
I don't think that's got anything to do with ultimate truth, Mark.
Yeah.
And I think it's just a different naming protocol. That's all.
Right.
It's the wrong name and the right name. That's the protocol.
Always click on something, they modify something, say, aha, now this is ours. You know?
Yeah, they like to appropriate everything. I mean, in
They,
this
they
case,
like to
did actually
democrate
involve something.
everything.
Do you know why
They
a
always
transistor is
took it
called
there,
a transistor? It was because it was
arguing about
invented by an
transistors.
American here in America,
We call
and we got to
transistors
name it.
transistors here too.
I
Doug.
know.
We call
Good.
transistors
Good. At
transistors
least
here.
you got that one right.
Well, because it wasn't a straight sister.
Because it was between two buns
Yeah.
or sliced bread. If it was a transistor burger. It'd be between two buns.
I'm surprised you guys don't call it a
Toasty.
stepsister over there.
What
It's a
is wrong with
stepsister
you?
radio.
Oh my god, what?
I don't know where you're going with this. This argument's
Nah,
derailed.
it is
This whole
still a
conversation's
family
derailed.
friendly.
Oh, it's just
stream,
it's different
nah.
terminology over in a different country. We just call it
But it's
something
not
different.
a radio; it's a wireless.
That's right.
Right.
Even though it uses radio waves, not wireless waves. Or
Wow.
wire, it doesn't use wire waves.
Is this still a family friendly stream, Dark? I doubt.
Yeah. What's wrong? Stepsister's not offensive, is it? Lots
No,
of
I said
families
straight
have
sister.
I know, but still, there you could have straight sisters and not straight sisters,
Trans sisters.
and trans sisters. Yeah,
What? What does that even mean?
it's confusing, I admit, but it's possible, especially in this day and age.
I really don't know what you guys have pointed in the
And
direction.
so,
but
so the capacitor sister is the fat one.
what?
I'm tired.
I don't know anymore either.
What are you talking about?
And the resistor is the one that doesn't want to go out with you.
Right.
Oh my god, you guys, really?
Or maybe she goes out with you again.
You've broken yourselves.
Maybe. I feel a little broken.
Okay, this is beyond the burger conversation. We should stop for now.
It's all connected. It's one of those absolute truths.
That's it.
Oh, you
That's
don't
why
want to know
we
what the
talk
French
about
have done
anything,
with
and
the
it all
burger.
devolved to burger.
It all goes back to burgers.
Can I show you a version of a French burger?
Yeah.
Actually, Drex, the picture you posted was
I'm looking
a
at that
Chester
picture.
with tomato.
A Chester?
So what is it? What is a Chester? Is that a toasty? Is that like a toasted sandwich?
You remember you were talking about the smash burgers and how you liked the way that the meat was like flat and lacy looking.
It was really good. Yeah, yeah.
That is a Chester. It's called a smash burger also,
Okay.
but its original name was a Chester.
Did they put this on top of a ramen bun? Is that what that is?
So the French I just looked up what the French do with their burger, like what sort of 14 burgers in France, and
See,
I mean it's all just.
That's a soup now. It's like a burger soup.
It's just like, I mean, I even couldn't argue that being a burger. I would have a problem arguing that as a burger.
I mean, I would say that's a burger, but
It doesn't have a bun.
Doesn't have a bun.
well, I mean, you can have burgers that are surrounded by tomato instead of bread now, and pickles instead of bread, and apparently onion instead of bread.
Really?
That's
They allow that sort of
deconstructed
thing?
burger or something, isn't it?
They're
Oh
to get
yeah,
rid of
yeah,
the
yeah.
bun.
I seen the
They're
burger
really
with the
stretching
onion.
the meaning. They're
Yeah,
really
it feels
stretching
like they're
the
throwing
Sorry, what was
caution
that,
to the
Crimson?
wind.
meaning.
They do. They really do.
Look, Burger Jones on our team.
Really?
Yeah, Burger Joan.
You should ask the question now, Doc.
Bigger
I'm-
In the
Jones.
chat.
Howdy, everybody.
Make him question his own life.
But she spelled, I think, a crab, Dark. Does she mean it's a crab patty?
What? A crab sandwich?
Yeah?
Crab patties?
They do
What?
make crab sandwiches, yeah. Now, this is going to really rack your brain. Jennifer's mom and Jennifer make crab sandwiches on a burger bun.
Yeah, well, that's a crab burger.
No.
Or a crab meat burger.
Just like a chicken sandwich is made on a burger bun. Unless you make
Well,
a
that's-
chicken
that's a
sandwich
chicken
sandwich,
burger.
and then it's a chicken
That's a-
sandwich.
That's a chicken burger. No, that's
Then it's a chicken burger then. Or it's a crappy burger. It's a crab. It's a crab. You know what to say. It's always a crab.
A crab?
Well, crab shoot.
Crab burger.
Reactor online.
So we don't call it a crab
crab.
burger, though. We call it a crab sandwich.
Sensors online.
Yeah.
And I want to eat one because they're really good. Crab cakes.
I want to try a lobster.
Crab cakes in a
lobster
bun.
burger.
Then if it's crab cakes in a bun, then is it crab dessert? What is that?
Why you
I
guys
don't know
always
what
say a
crab
crab
cakes are.
cake? It's not even a cake.
Crab cakes are little patties
God.
of crab that have been put together with some mayo and maybe a little bit of breading to help hold it together, and then it's fried.
Well, that's like a crab. That's a crab patty, right?
It's a crab patty. Yeah, it's like a crab cake, crab patty.
So it'd be a crab burger.
I don't know why we call it a crab cake
burger.
here, because it doesn't have frosting on it. It's really a crab patty.
No, a
there
crab
you go.
patty isn't just crab. It's crab, breadcrumbs, egg, onions.
That's what I just said.
cooked into
But
a
you can
patty.
make patties however you
But-
want. Like patties, you can add ingredients to it. Doesn't have to be a strict, one protein only thing.
Right.
Like you can add onions into your patty.
But
and
if you put all
herbs
that
into your
stuff
patty.
into, typically you're going to get a
And nuts.
meatball out of that. So would it be a crab ball?
Only if it's balled up like a meatball. But if it's squashed down like a patty, that's a patty.
That's a patty.
Airstrike.
Why am I explaining patties to Americans, man?
We understand patties, don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
worry. Because we have a bunch of Irish immigrants, so we know patty. Patty.
Wow.
Patty.
It-
Patty
it-
O'Reilly.
is that even-
is his
Just
name.
lost your overwhelming Irish
oh my
population.
My
God.
overwhelming Irish viewership of 1. I'm part Irish. I can make jokes about Irish. I'm probably a quarter
What?
Irish.
Target spotted.
Is that even appropriate?
My dad was half Irish, probably.
Stone Rhino, Foxtrot 3.
Oh no.
Target.
King Crab
acquired.
Alpha,
Is there a new ship in
Focus Alpha.
Star Citizen?
Heat
What's
level
that?
critical.
Another update.
I'm looking at a ship. I'm watching it. Someone's playing it.
No.
This is an interesting ship. Looks like
What is
a moth, like with the wings
Target
spread out kind of
destroyed.
thing. I don't know what it's called because it hasn't come up yet. There's
Fuel
a
at
Target spotted.
25%. Target
I got a
acquired.
bunch of texts or emails from them the past couple
Target
days.
spotted.
updated.
Right behind you, Fafner.
Foundation Festival, July 12th to the 19th. Ooh.
Airstrike
Play for free,
online.
July 12th to 19th.
I think authentication now. God, I want that.
Airstrike activated. Airstrike.
Yeah, there is an
online.
update. Wow.
Yeah, that's an update, like, shoot, close out.
Target spotted. We're experiencing some losses.
That's
Don't
not a
get
big one.
sloppy out there.
Fuel
Target
at
spotted.
25%.
Need some help at Delta 3.
New target acquired.
I'm going through a few of them actually.
Roadmap roundup.
3.8 gigabytes.
I pushed the Stone Rhino
Oh, that's
off
pretty.
the hill, Foxtrot 3.
Heat level critical. Fuel at 25%. Heat level critical.
No, it doesn't look like they added a new ship, not this past.
Any more soldiers?
Headshot.
so.
I just haven't seen this ship before then. It looks like a big moth.
Oops.
Warning, incoming missile.
Yeah, I'll put it in chat.
25% of the
Warning,
enemies are
incoming
eliminated.
missile. Warning, incoming missile.
Oh, he's right behind me.
Warning, incoming
They're all right behind me.
left torso critical
We're taking critical losses. We need you to fall through.
Shut now.
Oh,
That's the back end of it, though.
Yeah, but it's look at the front end. It's just like a giant blockhead or something. I just haven't seen that ship. That's all. I'll have to look up what the ship is.
Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile.
Dum 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 dum.
I'm gonna play that tomorrow.
I'm gonna have tomorrow off, so.
I don't see that.
I think we're losing.
This website's a pain in the butt.
Warning, incoming missile.
Newest to oldest.
Warning, incoming missile.
7C Hornet, Drake Vulture.
Warning, incoming missile.
Warbond? Oh.
Well, this guy's just running around. He's got 2 kills. Good for him.
Wow, the Anvil Arrow is still $75. I thought it was like a starter ship.
It is a starter ship. I thought it was like 50
New
bucks
target acquired.
or 45 or something like that.
Warning, incoming missile. Right critical damage. Warning, incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Got himself 3 kills.
New target acquired.
He's doing well. I think the bug is higher.
Come in. Control the surface.
Yeah, how that lag?
Good try, guys. Thanks for the drop.
Missiles came into being. Screwed him over.
Immersive Center, you
Immersive
can't
Center.
raid me right now because I'm going to bed. I can't. I gotta quit. I gotta go to bed.
You can't quit it now. How can you quit?
Oh my gosh. I'll do one more. Set that a half hour ago.
You started all that, so how can you quit?
Uh-oh. Legover 64 just made a bad life choice too. That's for real.
What happened to Coda? What happened to you? Zero bombed.
Coda, what happened?
Well, I got sniped.
Ouch.
It happens. I might have hit you accidentally. I really would rather not get into that.
No, it wasn't
Not with
you.
people who just came into the stream. They don't need to.
I was on
So-
the ridge. I tried
That
to
sort of
shoot
thing
at the
happening.
people on the other side of the ridge, but they were hitting me. I wasn't hitting them. And
Immersive Center. Thanks for the raid. That's your son that just made the bad life choice. You need to sit down and have a long talk with them about how to get their life straightened out. Hello, welcome, Lego Vor 64. Okay, I'll do one more. Here we go. I've actually had a lot of good games tonight, so I shouldn't complain. Just I've got to get up when the cats get up, then I have to get up when Effie gets up. So I'll be up at least 2 times tonight. Maybe more. Effie will probably wake up at 6. Oh, she's awake right now looking at the clock, wondering if she can get up and go to the bathroom probably. She's been in bed for 3 hours. She can't read the clock anyway. Actually, I'd rather have her go to the bed now than in 4 hours from now. I mean, then I'd be able to sleep more. I don't know if she can. The clock's, on the desk next to her little end table, and she is sideways. So I don't know if she actually mentally can read sideways now. She can read things pretty well. She reads all day. But I don't know about telling time sideways. Oh. No, I'm in a Charger. I've been in lights before. Yes, it has happened. I'm not very good in them. I'm not horrible, but I'm not good by any means. Sometimes I'm horrible. I just don't have the fast enough twitch reflexes to really drive a light the way it ought to be piloted. The Irby's too slow for me. I get killed too much. I don't mind the one that has jump jets with like
Hearts of Iron, but it's a
PPCs.
Lord of the Rings DLC. That looks really cool.
I was almost annoyed when I learned I'm way better in a light than I am in a heavy.
I'm with you, Immersive. I'm way better in a light than I am in a heavy and an assault.
In an assault, though. Your hot dog water in assault, does that mean like really yucky skengy?
I think you're saying it's good.
No, I think hot dog water is not something you like. Maybe in Australia you guys make it as a soup base for things.
I'm the same way, Immersive.
We dump it out.
I feel
here.
like I'm. Oh god! You're just antagonizing deliberately.
What is this now?
You're just baiting. Like you call yourself this ex-pastor who is peace-loving and a good person.
I am peace.
Blah,
it's
blah,
a peaceful.
Blah.
That's a
there's
culinary.
Some part of your ego that just has to like.
It's a
bait
culinary.
and cause
It's
trouble.
a culinary observation. It's not.
There's a nasty
war.
side
It's not
to you, dog.
warmongering.
No, Drax.
Dark.
You forgot one thing, Drax. He's an American. That's how they do things.
Oh my gosh! I just thought
Run
hot
to
dog
your
water.
I do like dark, so I'm not going to.
There's a hot dog stand here in town. You can just see the hot dog water in my mind, and just I can imagine that'd be just somebody might use that for a soup base. It sounds so horrible.
Well, I'm the same way. So I like lights, and I feel like I'm much better in lights than I am heavies and assaults. I'm with you.
You could put some noodles in that hot dog water, the broth.
I'm Canadian, but somebody was disparaging Yeah, damn straight. No one disparages.
Wait, what? Why would you put the hot dog water inside a noodle? What?
Why not?
Why not? Because it's a soup base. It makes like chicken noodle soup, it's hot dog soup.
No.
So you cut up some wieners in there and put them in there.
I agree with you.
Maybe put in some some celery or some kale.
No.
Maybe a little bit of lentils or something.
Like you say, a chicken or beef broth, I would gladly consume it.
No, you got to use that hot dog broth.
No.
They can be turkey franks. That's the same thing.
No.
Excellent.
Ask Drax. Don't ask me. Ask Drax. He would know the recipe and the origin of hot dog soup.
Not him. It's you guys.
No. Can I just say this conversation is making me want to throw up?
I know. It would sound so gross.
Don't make the accusation, okay?
Like this reminds me of something like Hellbringer would like post and sort of
I know.
things should be put together, and
totally.
it's disgusting.
Oh my God,
totally disgusting. Yeah, hot dog soup.
Look, I made this, and it's like I can't even call that slop. I don't even know what I'd call that.
Frankfurter soup, or Frankfurter stew.
Yeah.
I mean, people make
all those weird
chili with hot dogs in
flavored
it and
chips,
beans and stuff. don't know why.
Whatever. I mean, it's just a flavored water, basically you're using to flavor
Yeah.
whatever you're
Yeah,
cooking
but
in
it's
it. Okay,
hot
so
dog
what?
flavor. That sounds terrible for a soup base.
Yeah. The moment you said hot dog water, I was
It
quite
is,
sure.
it is super terrible for Asia to do that, Dara. It's super terrible.
It's terrible. I'm not saying they should do it in Australia, but evidently they do.
Airstrike
Do
what?
online.
Hang
Make
on,
hot
what?
dog
Who
soup.
does that? No.
Throw
Wait,
Australia
really,
under the bus.
Drax?
We don't even know what you're talking about.
It's not an Aussie thing, hot dog water?
Like, why?
Maybe come on inside.
Drax, he's claiming you guys Australian use hot dog to make the broth.
Yeah. I would just
Somebody
think that'd be
claims-
something.
And I don't believe that.
Where's the evidence
By
for that, Doug?
1%.
Well, you're a penal colony, for one.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. I mean,
Dara, did
haven't
you
been one
even
for
know
quite
what
some
is
time, but
humanoid
surely
Like
just
a
go
lot-
with it, Doug.
A lot of food that we have in the South that was made by black slaves has all sorts of parts of animals that wasn't normally eaten, but that's what they had, and they made all sorts of really good food out of it. I'm just thinking that maybe as, prisoners, you had hot dogs and you made hot dog soup. Maybe there's a good recipe out there somewhere, and you should.
Some sort of
I think you should share it with the world. I don't think you should keep it to yourself.
Charger.
Just be proud.
Dark.
What?
I think somebody was talking to you. about
Oh,
something
sorry.
Being behind you.
Can I just say something to you, Doug, that it may throw you for a bit of a loop, but it's a fact. With
Okay.
the passage of the Transportation Act in 1717,
Yeah,
the British
we should
government
probably go that way.
initiated the penal transportation of indentured servants to Britain's colonies in the Americas.
What are you saying?
Well, maybe you were a penal colony as well. I mean, you weren't, but
We weren't.
Yeah,
you weren't.
We
were just
and Dara,
So what it says, although
I'm
none of
stuck.
the North American colonies were solely penal colonies, you actually did have people who were transported there because
yeah.
they,
we had,
they were
we
storing
had
them
people
there.
that we transported to Australia. So you said?
No, Britain. When,
And so
when
here's the
Americans
real
were actually-
question: did they bring hot dogs, or did they make their own hot dogs? How did you get hot dogs
Stealth back in Echo 6.
in
At some
Australia?
point,
Hot dog only
at some point, I'm
invented
sure it was
during
the
the World
Americans
War.
that sort of said, "Here, have this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Try this."
Hot dog happens by you Americans.
And probably
And for
at
one
some
thing-
point, then you guys
I've never
started
heard of
making.
anyone using hot dog water as a base for anything in
I
Australia.
know.
I mean,
I'm
this
just thinking that
You
might
talk
be what you
about
had to
that.
do back, when the country was first started. Might have been all you had.
I
you-
do know they did it with the
all kinds of
seafood,
heavy-
not with that abomination you just mentioned.
Target
And
acquired.
for one on the record, I may not be the Pinoy, but I know they love fried chicken, just like your South Americans do. Some of the people do. So yeah, they are not what you think.
Hotel.
Airstrike online.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
good
is
chicken
four
soup.
crazy.
alphas.
So, do you know why Australia became the penal colony?
No.
Target spotted.
Were
When
they-
the routes to the
Wouldn't it
Americas
be
closed
ironic
after
if they
the
were
outbreak of
stealing
the
hot
American
dogs?
Revolution War in 1776, British prisons started to become overcrowded. Since immediate stopgap measures proved themselves
Shut down in
ineffective,
front of a timber
in
wolf.
1785, Britain decided to use parts of what is known as Australia as the penal settlement. So they used to send the convicts to America, and then because you guys had that
Heat level
American
critical.
Revolutionary War, it meant that
Sorry.
we had to get some of them.
Sorry, read it again. I'm
Started.
in the middle of heat of battle here.
Turns out part of America's origins was that you guys accepted prisoners from Britain. Although yours
We-
were more political criminals.
We
not social
accepted
criminals.
British prisoners. No.
They were used as in.
Yeah, so-
Charlie is in the pit.
Yeah, so before Australia became a penal colony, America was the option. The Americans were the option.
Warning.
And because you had the
incoming
American
missile.
Revolutionary War, it pretty much is what
25% of
stopped
the
it.
enemies are eliminated.
Warning. Incoming missile.
So, that whole argument that we're a penal colony, Doug, I don't know.
Warning. Incoming missile.
I wasn't
Yeah, like
listening
you
to
were
that
first.
because I was trying to kill this timber wolf.
Okay.
See, he changed
So
topic,
you-
Drax. He
Yeah,
changed
I just,
topic. He's
you're just
trying
going to have to
flee.
read it again. I want to hear what you were saying. I just
We
wasn't
did
able
the
to.
same thing in Mercer. We didn't need to fight for our freedom. We just eventually asked for it. We got it.
Because
Yeah,
who
because
wants a
they're worried
country
about
that
getting that
uses
blood
hot dog water to make food?
Heat level critical.
Oh my god, really, dog? Really?
Critical.
It's like you're trying to like export what you guys did. Like, I don't even know. Actually, let's find out the origins of the hot dog, shall we?
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
You guys really just had to nail that on the Australians, huh? You
Look
really
at that,
want
in the
that.
United States. So,
Huh.
So okay, we need to do a search online and see if
it
anybody
actually
makes
comes from the Wiener
if
Schnitzel.
anybody
Actually,
makes
sorry, it comes
hot
from the Wiener,
dog
which is a
soup.
German thing.
We're experiencing some losses. Don't get sloppy out
Dog
there.
soup. Okay.
Fuel at 25%.
There is a hot dog soup. Get out of
Fuel
here.
at
There you go.
0%.
Sure is.
But it's made by who?
Almost got them all. Clean up the
That's the question.
survivors.
In Australia, we would never make something like that's disgusting.
Yep.
Is it invented
That's
by an
one
Australian?
big giant abomination.
Target
Why
destroyed.
would you do that to yourself?
I'm alive still. Shocking. Shocking but true.
United States.
Yep.
Fuel
Told
at
you. See?
25%.
I knew it was from there.
I think you're trying to export the things that you're ashamed of, Dark.
No, I just
Command to ground
feel like
forces. We're detecting
somehow I just
No. No.
Just Google it.
You're
It's got a whole. It's
You-
basically
you-
just the hot dog cut up as part of a soup. But I don't know if they use the hot dog water as part of it.
knew. Maybe next time, you know how you use starch
Oh,
from
good
the
damage,
noodle
sorry.
water to thicken your pasta sauces and stuff? I wonder if
Noodle
you can
water.
use.
It's
I wonder
not
if you can use hot
noodles,
dog
Dark,
water.
It's pasta. It's pasta
That
water.
is pasta
Yeah, you use the
water.
pasta
We
water
don't
with
do
the
it
starch.
with our
But maybe
ramen
you
or
could do
noodles.
it.
We
Maybe
don't
you
do
could.
that here in Asia.
Maybe
Next
you
you're going
could
to tell
do
me you
it.
put
Don't
pineapples
stop
on pizza.
claiming it.
Oh,
I'm wondering if
that's
you can
okay.
use hot dog water to thicken a sauce. That's what I'm wondering.
Well, it's basically
No.
the starch. It's the pasta water.
It's starch.
The reason why you add that to
Yeah, it has
something
the
to
starch,
thicken it is because
right.
it's got the starch in it.
But
So
hot
I
dog
don't know
water
if
has
hot dogs-
fat in it, so it could add richness.
flavor for sure. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's the flavor you like, but it can definitely add
It's
flavor.
not. It's not.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make some spam.
Oh man. Unfortunately, we did invent spam too. That's an embarrassment, I think.
What? Spam?
Yeah, we invented spam.
Uh-huh. I can see that because you guys also invented the Kraft cheese. That's why you guys claim it American cheese.
Oh, that was your last game, Dark?
Okay, wiener water soup.
Oh
Wiener
my
water
God,
soup.
What?
It's a fun soup made with wieners and the water they're cooked in. Hot dog water. Yes.
Okay, can we stop here right now? I don't want to hear any more of those
This-
abominations.
I want people
It
to
probably
be.
doesn't taste as bad as you think. It probably is fine.
I want people to have their horizons expanded, and that's what we do here at Ghost
Yes,
Land.
Rex, it maybe tastes fine, but the things later you have to pay for it in the toilet, you will know. Okay? It's
I've
not
tried
fun.
hot dogs and thrown them in like ramen noodles and stuff. So, you know.
Put it in chat. I'm going to put it in Discord. Everybody should know about
Look
this.
at it.
No
Made
thanks,
with
I'm not
wiener
gonna
water
see it.
soup.
Wiener
I
water
don't want
soup.
it. I
What about
Yeah, well, that's the same
wiener
picture
water
they
soup?
use for the hot dogs.
It looks like something. You're right. It looks like something that that Hellbringer would post, except it's real
That's right. And it's American.
Oh my.
and it's American.
Got this in America.
I mean, can I just say, it probably isn't bad. Like, if you look at the ingredients, it's like, yeah, well, okay. So it's a soup. Sure. It's just, and the protein is the wiener.
On behalf of all American chefs, I would say God bless America. You know.
This
not
is
like the hot dogs are
alright,
bad.
that sounds that, Drax.
this is horribly
like I
embarrassing
wanna
that,
make
that we would have made this.
See?
You may have started the trend. I feel like I want to be the first Australian to make
To
it.
try it.
What?
Hey, Joe.
Drax, don't do it, Drax. Don't do it. What are you doing?
It looks pretty good. No, it doesn't look pretty good, but it may
my
taste pretty
country.
good.
Morning,
Leave it
good buddy.
as far as you could. Jesus.
I'm sure people
Don't
do it while
do that,
camping.
Drax. What are you doing?
Underloading, evidently, you would want to use hot dog water to cook, and there you have proof right there.
No,
And I'll tell you next
not
week what
in
it
a
tastes like.
million years.
Drax is
As long
going to
as
do
I
a test,
breathe,
scientific
I will not use
test
that
for us.
as a broth, okay? No.
Now remember, there's a lot of different kinds of hot dogs, so you want to get the right hot dog for your broth.
Well,
It looks like a tomato soup with like a tomato vegetable soup with just hot dogs in it. That's
And
what
a
Just
wiener
lot of
water,
watery ketchup.
a wiener water base.
The only one condition, if I will ever use a hot dog to make it a broth, is a handmade hot dog.
It's just a protein sausage. It's not. Wieners aren't.
No,
They
Drax.
taste nice. It's not. They're not bad.
No,
Some have better
no,
flavors
no,
than others.
No.
Oh, of
If
course
you
you do.
discover
Of
what
course
kind of
you do.
meat they use for the hot dogs, you will not say that way. So I don't want to discuss with people. So
I've
Maybe the
eaten
hot
hot
dogs you
dogs
all make
before in
better.
my life. It's not like I'm like. Yeah, anyway.
unfortunately for us, Drax, the third world country, hot dogs
Yeah,
is
look, it's a
always made
tomato
from something
puree,
something
so it's
meat.
basically a tomato soup with wieners in it.
And wiener water.
Yeah, wiener
Yeah.
water.
That's
Well,
the
but
important part.
but I mean, is the wiener water the water that you boil the
my.
wieners in, or
Yes,
is it the water
yes.
you get when you open the package and pour the package out?
Oh,
I think there's too much
no, it's the
water.
water. They're talking about the wiener water also.
Yeah, they're definitely talking about.
So
What you
what is
boil
that?
it
What
with.
is that other stuff? Is that like the extra wiener water?
Extra wiener water. That's the free wiener water. Here's a picture of it in the pan. You can see the wiener water.
I'm not necessarily a fan of
think-
this lady's website though. Like the food doesn't look all
Oh,
that
it looks horrible, but
appealing.
I think, Corsair, what you're talking about is wet wiener water.
Wet wiener water.
Yeah.
That's
That's
That's what
even
you,
worse.
that's what's in the package is wet wiener water. But this is
Hot dog water bread.
this is hot wiener water, or warm wiener water, really. Just a-
Oh, actually, Immersive, you could probably make a hot dog bun. I don't know what you call it. What do you call that?
excuse me, I'm about to throw up.
It's a hot dog bun, so it's a
so what
hot
about-
dog burger, according to you.
No, because it's not the same bun. Shut up.
It's the same bread. It's
It's
just a
not the
different
same
shape.
look. It's exactly. It's not a round burger bun. Anyway, hot dog water bread. So you could take, when you're making that bread, you would take the water from the wieners and use it as
Mix it
part
with
of
the flour.
Yeah, to flavor the bread.
I gotta try that.
Oh my god!
You could do that. Exactly, Immersive. That'd be interesting to see a hot dog bread with a wiener in it.
So it would be sour wiener then, not sourdough.
Oh, do you know what I saw? You know, piggies in a blanket that they used to make at schools and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what those are, Drax? Do you guys have those?
No, I'm going to Google it.
They're little teeny hot dogs, little wieners in a blanket. They're called piggy in
Kind
a
of like
blanket.
wrapped up in a croissant.
Oh yeah,
or
I've seen
something.
those. I've seen
Yeah,
those.
okay.
Yeah, okay.
Somebody, I saw a recipe for somebody made mummies in a blanket, and they took little teeny wiener dogs and made them into a stick person, and then wrapped it with thin noodles of bread dough, and then baked it. So it was a wiener in a blanket, but it looked like a little mummy person. They were really funny.
Oh my god.
They were really
What?
cute.
That's
It'd be great for
fun.
Halloween.
Oh, look, I've just googled that too. That's an actual thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
All the things you learn from us, Drax. Expand your horizon.
Well,
I am.
the
I'm
ones
look-
I
I'm
saw
trying
had
to
had
yeah.
little arms and legs. These are straight ones that I'm pulling up
Yeah.
on the
Well,
search engine.
this one just looks like
Yeah, like a straight, like a sleeping bag or
yeah, it's
something.
just a straight one with no
No, I
arms or
gotta
legs.
find the
Yeah.
ones that I saw. They were great.
But they've got eyes on them. Which,
Yeah, they put little
it's
eyes.
scary. Mummies in a blanket.
Here we go. Here's
They're
one.
awesome.
Yeah, they look good.
Thriving home mummies in a blanket. Mummy dogs. They're calling them mummy dogs, but they're mummies in a blanket. Here we go. This is a better picture on Pinterest.
Wonder how the kids would actually respond to mummies in a blanket though.
They would eat them.
They would
with
love
the
them.
eyes. With the eyes.
They would love them.
I'd be a bit concerned.
I think the one.
Underloading's
like the
going.
ones that are all wrapped up
Underloading's
in
going
the
dark.
legs
It's
and arms.
bedtime. Go to bed. Dark.
Drax, you don't ever
Conversations
want to find out
reach that
about
point
it.
of delirium. We're just making up crap.
You guys are seeing the real me now.
Oh my god.
These are awesome. I want to make these right now.
Aren't those great? I know, they're super cute. I can't put them in chat. Why not? Weird, I can't get there.
That's what you sent me, wasn't it, Dark? Goldfish biscuits.
I don't remember.
Which I thought were
Been a while.
terrible. I didn't think they were that nice.
Oh, I sent you goldfish crackers. They weren't biscuits. I didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Goldfish crackers. Yeah, I sent goldfish crackers.
Yeah, I didn't think they were all that impressive, to be honest. That was just very
well, okay.
They're not a nice cracker.
I didn't give you instructions because I figured you know how to use them, but maybe you put them in water first, thinking they were fish, and then they were soggy, so you didn't like them.
And they just laid down at the bottom of the
yeah, they didn't do anything. It's like, why do they like these?
They didn't do anything. And then the next day they disintegrated. They just part of the water column turned all murky.
Do they grow like sea monkeys after a week? What's the deal?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I
don't want to
paste
know
in
at
here.
this point. You guys are.
I know, it's disgusting. Why is my browser locked up? All right, we're just going to exit the game.
Because you watch too many disgusting stuff, Dark. That's why your internet puke on you. You know.
I can't even tab to it. It's really weird.
We've got capital ships now in the game.
Yep, I thought they had them.
Oh, I'm just
looks like I'm crashed. And my stream's crashed, looks like. Or it's not, but oh well. It's time to go to bed.
Doesn't Dark have a capital ship?
I have
What
no.
did you
I don't
buy Extra Citizen.
I didn't buy a capital ship. I bought a heavy fighter. What's
Heavy
the?
fighter, okay.
Yeah, it was not cheap. It was expensive. I spent like $240.
Ow.
And I've never played the game. I bought it 10 years ago.
What?
Yeah. I bought into Star Citizen, and I bought a $250 fighter package with insurance and stuff like that. It was like a heavy fighter.
Oh my god.
And
Not you too.
You couldn't even. Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, because I loved Wing Commander, and I was hoping it would be kind of a lot like fun to play like that. And then it got worse and worse, and they were like, oh look, you can simulate going to the bathroom in the game. It's like, are you kidding me? Why would I want to play a game where I have to pretend to go to the bathroom? It's so ridiculous.
They didn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a thing for a while. They were talking about, they have heads on the ships you can use and stuff like that. It's like, whatever.
Dark is really bad, the game right now. They have accumulated over 600 million and the game still hasn't out.
Here's the other picture for that.
Okay, because the ships are amazing and they're fun to fly.
Yeah, there's that.
So I really don't know their story, but you can't tell me by now you have gotten 600 million USD and you still haven't got your game out after a long 10 years.
People play it all the time.
People play it. They've been playing it for years. Hey, I got to do my outro. Good night, everybody. This has been Ghostland, your favorite place to waste the most important moments of your life with me, your host and guide, Dark Marauder. Be good to each other, take care of each other, and shoot each other in the back of the designated targets. Sorry about that. Whew, close call. Good night. Bye. Okay, now you can talk.
Well, I mean, for the 600 million that's been invested, I don't see it as a $650 million worth game. So I take Crimson's point, but
I totally do.
It's still good. Like the little I played, it was like okay.
And do they or do they not have working bathrooms?
I was a bit shocked at how bad it was. Like for 600 million,
it's only because you had to drag me all the way across the planet. So.
Do they or do they not have working bathrooms?
It's quite empty. The combat is like the ground combat was very average. It wasn't that.
To be fair, most planets in the universe are pretty empty. So it's realistic. Right?
Yeah, but you don't need to make it with $600 million. Is my point, Dark.
Yeah, I think they could have done it for maybe $555.
Yeah.
Like they didn't need that extra.
I could have done it for $525. They should let me do it.
So in that sense, like.